Let's continue with our application. Everything is working great so far. The last thing that we need, which we need to implement, we want to see the products of the selected category, categorized products. In order to do that, we will need to create a new component. Let's clear the screen. And I will type npx ng generate component. It will be in the products, but in the components folder, products, and I will call it categorized product list. Let's create component. And now let's see, here is our HTML, and let's create a route. Let's go to the app routing module. Let's create a new path, will be products, categorized products, and we will have category ID as parameter, and component will be categorized product list component. That will be good, and we need a comma. And now let's go to category list component, because we need event, one event, category list, no category, yes, category list. And let's open HTML, and here for products we need to create a click event, a redirect categorized products, and we will have a temp category ID as parameter. Let me just separate these buttons a little. I will just now I can save it, and in the category list TS we need to define this function. I will just copy, because I gave it long name, and it will have category ID any as parameter, and it will be empty function. And let's create in the product service. It should be normal to be in the product service. Let's define it here. Category ID And now let's call the router, this.router. It's not product, it's a router. Navigate. Products. Categorize products. And we will have a category ID as parameter. And now let's check in category list. Do we have product service here? No, we don't have. Let's create private product service. It's a product service, my mistake. I don't need this product list component. It was a mistake. And now here is this empty function, this dot product service redirect categorize products, and we will use this category ID. And here in the categorized product list, let's include up navbar. And now we will just check if it is working. Laptop and products, categorized product list works. Now we can create a template for that. Now let's create HTML code to display all categorized products. Class will be container. Let's give it margin top 5 and let's give it margin bottom. And now let's create one more div. Class will be text center, text primary, and we will give it margin bottom 5. And now let's create h2 tag. And I want to create a span inside. And I will need the inner HTML. And I will need temp category dot name, but I don't have temp category. I will need to create it. Let's create to see if it will work. That means that we need to create it in the categorized product list TS. I will close product service, I will close all, I will just, it's not category list component, I need just a second, products, categorized product list dot ts, yes. And I need to create temp category, which will be category. And I will initialize it with new category. And also we will have a product list, which will be product array and we will initialize it with array. Now the error should be gone, and let's create a constructor. Let's create private route, which will be activated route, and we also need category service, and I forgot to type private. And we will also have, of course, we need private product service. And now the next thing that we want to do, we want to get category details, category ID any, and let's call the function from this dot category service get category details. This is a promise. Then response and function, and let's redefine this temp category. This temp category equals to response dot data. Yes, this is promised, but I don't see the problem, but I see it now. I forgot the parameter, and we haven't implemented on init. Let's implement the method ng on init, and let's just call this dot get category details, this dot route dot snapshot dot params, and we'll just type category ID. We just want to load category. Now we will see how it will work. Laptop, yes, that's okay. And we have only two categories, and if I go to products, it's a game console. It's working, and this is a span, the span tag. Let's type one space, and let's type list. And it doesn't work. Let me see categories. Let me see if I saved it. Yes, I have saved it. Or maybe I will try to open another span tag. I don't know why this is not working. I really don't know. I will just open another span and I will type list to see will it work. But I don't have a space. I will try to type it here. It doesn't work. Let's try to let's type it here now. Here is working. That's great. This is good. And now let's continue. Now let's create a button. And this is a wrong spelling. Let's try again. This will be back button. And let's give it a class, will be button info. And we will give it margin bottom 4. Okay, I need a hashtag. Now it will be okay. I don't have. Just a second, let me create a span. It will not work. Let me see now. Now it's working, but it doesn't matter. This is only back button. I will not waste my time for that. I don't have time to beautify it. Now I want to create a table, and just a second. Let's create the head, and I will go to the product list. Let me see the product list, HTML. Maybe we can copy this. We will use this tr to save some time. And also let's type class equal to table, table bordered, table hover, table stripped, table dark. And let's give it ID will be listing table. And now let's create the body, and we will need ng template, and let's iterate ng let temp product, and let's create ng of will be product list. And let's create ng container, but let me check if I think that we don't need the ng container here. No, we will not need. In my opinion, we will see. Because we have a temp category, and now I will copy also from the product list, I will copy entire TR. Let's copy entire TR to see how it will gonna look, and we will see if it will work properly. And of course we will get some errors, but let's save it, and we can also type Alt Shift and F to reorder this code. Now we will resolve error one by one. First error is here. We don't have a get number function. Let's create in the categorized product list component.ts get number value any, and we have defined it in the product service. Return this dot product service get number of value, and I think this error will be resolved. Let's resolve the second one. Redirect product details will be resolved, because now it will be easier, because we have product service, and for that we will need product ID any, and let's just call this dot product service redirect redirect product details of product ID. Now let's continue. Redirect update product. And we will also call this from product service. And we also need, I think that's the last error, delete product. We will also call this but we need to resolve the problem, and we need again if confirm Let's again call the promise from product service, delete product, product ID, and let's then we need to call this dot list all products, but we haven't defined. And also this dot product service and dot redirect all products, but I'm not sure if it will be good. No, we will, this product service, we will redirect categorize products, and we will use this time category dot category ID in this case, if we are deleting it from here. This will be correct. And now let's create a catch event. We will just call define as alert failed. And now let's define a list all products, or list categorized products, and we can also change it here. But I think that we will need this dot this dot temp category dot category ID. Maybe this will be the solution. Category ID, which will be any. But we need also in a product service to, just a moment, we need to define it in the product service. And let's collect categorized products. And we will have a category ID, which will be any. And let's return axios.get. Let's use target URL. But I need to check again in the back. I need to open product controller. list all by category ID. It's all products, then category ID. Okay, target URL all products slash category ID. We have created it in the product service. Let me close it now. And now let's define it here. Let's call the product service collect categorized products of category ID, and let's resolve the promise. Then response and now we will also need jQuery. And also we need to declare $, which will be any. We forgot the var. Now let's use $. And let's type listing table dot data table. Let's destroy previous view. And now let's set timeout. But maybe just a second. Yes, we need to set timeout. Again, we need $. Listing table, data table, that will be good. And here we just need to set timeout. This dot product list will be equals to response dot data. Now we'll see how it will gonna work. We don't know yet. Let me see if we have some errors. Laptop list, but we don't have. Maybe the problem is that we don't have laptops. But let's see on the categories. Game console products, and I suppose that we have some problem. I know what is the problem because have I called it? I think that I forgot. Let me see. Of course I didn't. And let's type this dot list categorized products from this dot route dot snapshot params, and it will be also category ID. Let's see now. Now it's another story, but we have a problem with the data table. These data are not loaded. Products, okay, categories, And if I click on the laptop, that's okay, we don't have laptops. But now if I click again in the categories in the game console, let's type on products, and I don't have pagination doesn't work. Let me check, maybe I didn't give it a proper timeout. Yes, I didn't, I forgot. Let's give it just 1 millisecond. This looks better now. Game console list, and this back. I will try to fix it where categorize the list product. Okay, let me close the other. If I type again, I will try to type again inner HTML, and inside the single quotes I will just type like this, and I will delete. Here will be back only. Now I will see will now work properly. Now it looks better. And the next thing, I just want to open the CSS, categorize list product.css. I will just open the table tag, table.th, vertical align will be middle, and text align will be center. I will do the same for TD. This one was really tough, but let me see now if it works properly. Now it's good. Now what we will do, we will just do, I think that everything is working fine now. This tutorial was pretty much long. What we will gonna do next, we will just do a recapitulation, and we will test all the features, entire application we will test once again, and that will be all. See you in the next tutorial.